boys and girls, I'm excited. I'm at my local Can-Am dealer. I'm here to pick up the Renegade. It's been a long time. Ooh, look at that. And they must have just started things back up now that it's warm. And it's warm today. It's beauty. I think everyone's got spring fever. She is sitting back there. Kind of missed her. Picked myself up a new belt. I put like 1,700 kilometers on this thing, and it's worked pretty hard. It's a little dirty, not too bad. Pretty clean, actually. I didn't remember how to start the thing. Low fuel. Oh yeah, guess I need gas. God dang it. 1,805 kilometers. I gotta tell you, I've really missed the Renegade. I haven't had it for over a month. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, but you know what? Sometimes these things happen. These things happen. But we got her all fixed up. I'll tell you what was wrong with it. It was an issue with the transmission, but my issues with the transmission wasn't covered under warranty. I have some important information for other Can-Am owners. I don't know if it's just related to this transmission, the one that's in the 1000, same as in the 6x6s. I know there's some other people out there that have had the same issues where it grinds going into high gear. I don't want to get into it right now, but I'll do a detailed walkthrough and show you all the parts and talk about it. I'm out here at the ATV park and I got all my gear and I got to get in here before everything melts. It's like minus 17 today. It's March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. There's a few trees that are blocking some of the mud holes and I want to get to them before it melts. Now there's still going to be lots of snow and ice on the trails, but the main trail leading in, it's melting fast and I've got my stuff in my sled. This is the parking lot. Sure looks different than 2 weekends ago when I was here. Crazy. Okay, let's go. How's my hair? Got the helmet hair going. Got the helmet hair going, eh? Okay, I made it to the one critical spot I wanted to get to. We gotta get this guy out of here. Yeah, we do. Right. Oh, it's soaked. Haha! No problem. I had it running earlier today. Safety second. Almost forgot my safety glasses. Alright, so that was a pretty easy task. Not a big deal. But I'm telling you, it's so much easier to do it when the ice is here. And it's really nice today because it's not so cold. But you gotta get it before it melts. Like this is, like look at this guy here. He's kind of stuck in there. But it ain't coming out. Like, it's probably fine. I did some trimming on this hole and couple of the other holes back further about this time last year. Actually, that's a lie. Probably would have been a few weeks before because I didn't have my Renegade yet. Yeah, it's so deceiving here in the winter time, or sorry, when things are frozen. Right about here, it's a pretty good mud hole. I know this isn't some of the regular stuff that I normally do, but these are things that interest me. And yeah, I like it. So dig it or don't dig it. Now check this out. Park to high, it goes nice, smooth. Bang. That's the way it should be. Rig. Someone left the chainsaw here. Haha, that's mine. Oh, it's a mess. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Yeah, the ice is actually pretty thick, so I'm gonna drive over this. Over there is actually got pretty nasty. It used to be a go-around, not so much anymore. Oh man, I've missed driving this thing so much. And I'm just putting around, pulling my sled. It's still fun. How you doing, guys? I am so sorry. That is getting wet. Things are gonna be melting real quick. Real quick. She's gonna be spring mud season before long. Okay, now I gotta take this thing back and let's get it washed up. And then I'll talk about the transmission. Let's go over what happened to my Renegade. I had problems with my transmission shifting into high gear. Now, this is an issue I know several people have had, and just recently I think I saw someone post something on Facebook about their Outlander grinding when it goes into gear, or it's grinding while it's actually driving. That is definitely not a good thing. So the most important thing to understand here is this type of damage that happens to your transmission shifting gears, it's not covered by warranty. Believe it or not. When you take your machine in for warranty, whether it's your first 6 months BRP full warranty or it's your best warranty, it turns out there's certain part numbers that are not covered by warranty. And that's what happened to me. Let me show you. Look at all those parts. Do you see them? There's quite a few there. Quite a few. Quite a bit of labor involved as well. Check it out. Check it out. All right, let me walk you through this as best I can. And I got a walkthrough from this from the tech at the dealership. That he showed me and explained to me what happens. Got a couple shift forks here. I think they got a little wear on them, but they ended up replacing all this stuff. So you see in the center here, right here where my finger is, and on this end and on this end, there's a circlip that helps hold everything together. Well, that circlip had these ridge marks on it. It was bent. And what BRP says, they have a picture. If this circlip or this part looks like this, it is not covered under warranty. And mine looked just like that. I don't know what this part's called. Actually, I guess there'd be one shift fork would probably go into that one. Yep. Okay, so this kind of sits like this. Let's look on the back side of this. So you see there's these 1, 2, 3 raised portions, and they have another little portion on it on top of it. If you see right here, that's all worn down. That's supposed to be flat. So this is the high gear. So it goes in and it's got a mesh. These are getting worn down, and it gets worn down so much it doesn't want to catch. Okay. So then this is the low gear, which sits behind the high gear. And then, okay, so let's take a look at these ones. Okay, yeah. So this goes in here like this. This is how it locks in. So you still got the same, we're getting some wear marks, but they're not as bad. They're not as bad as the high gear one. Okay. So this is your low gear, locked in, we're good. Flip it over, this is your reverse gear, okay? This is nice and flat, perfect as it should be. Right here. Yeah, mint. I get them side by each. Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to be. Now that I've showed you what the damage was, here's the best part. My dealer talked to BRP. She was on the phone with them a whole bunch. Their answer, it wasn't covered. But I've been a good customer and she covered it for me. She covered it for me. They got the work done. But here's the thing. It's extremely frustrating. You know you pay money for extra warranty, and if something major breaks, it's going to be fixed. But in this case, it wasn't. But luckily, I had a good dealer to work with, and they helped me out. So what am I going to do? I'm going to keep going back there and buying parts and getting service work done there, because that's what keeps the world going around. That's what keeps the world going around. Here's my thoughts. BRP says, or sorry, Can-Am says, the only way that can happen is you're changing gears and everything is still spinning. You're changing gears and everything is still spinning. And I'll tell you 100%, there's no way I ever did that. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. But I do know that some people are pretty quick to change gears on their ATV, from forward to backwards, low to high. I always let everything come to a complete stop first. I have a mechanical background. I am by no means a mechanic by any means. I'm a hack, if anything. But I understand how things work. You gotta treat them properly. And I've treated my transmission properly as best I could. Other than it doing things to me, popped out of gear on me twice. Popped out of gear on me twice. Once when it was brand new, and once 3 or 4 months after I owned it. Now that you've seen what happened to me, luckily I got mine covered, but I know many people out there, this will not be covered. Something to keep in mind. I hope this was some good information for Can-Am Renegade Outlander 1000 owners, that they need to pay attention to what's going on with their gearbox. If you have any issues, I would take it right into the dealer first before trying to do anything else. That'd probably be your best bet. If you're thinking about buying a Can-Am 1000, click on the video on the screen right now and learn the real differences between the Renegade and the Outlander. See you in the next one.